Selma to sleep in the hospital overnight to be monitored and then drive him back to the place of the march so he could walk every one of the steps of the 54 miles from Selma to Montgomery. Not even a fractured skull was enough for John Lewis to sleep during the Revolution. Yet there are folks, church folks, who could not rise from their slumber to drive shiny cars to the local polling places to vote in presidential and midterm elections to stop the most corrupt collection of politicians from taking positions in Congress and state legislatures. In fact, we have slept so deeply that when we opened our eyes from that slumber, it felt as if we had entered a time machine that only goes backwards, not to correct the wrongs of the past, but to more deeply cement them into our society. We slept as 3 Supreme Court justices were seated, and that helped to reverse the hard work done by prior generations. We slept while black and brown bodies are shot up in the streets. We slept while young people all over the nation paraded and protested the fact that they must do active shooter drills in their schools because anyone who wants one can get a gun and take it almost anywhere they want. We slept while politicians and pastors made excuse after excuse for allowing people seemingly void of any decency to commit atrocities. Things before, during, and after holding political office. We have slept, slumbered, and silently sat still while a backwards revolution mobilized and is shaping this nation into something we never thought we'd see again while we have been afflicted with the sleeping sickness. But I have some good news. There is a balm in Atlanta. At the Candler School of Theology, there are people sitting in a chapel now and sitting in classes in a seminary, and you, my friends, are that balm. You the balm. You are the balm that must awaken the church and this nation, holding the Bible in one hand and the plight of the oppressed in the other. We must be about the liberation of God's people. We cannot sleep now. We cannot slumber now. We cannot lay down now. We must awaken to form a counter-revolution that outnumbers, overrules, and overcomes the one that is inflicting the nation with sleepiness, bigotry, and corruption. We must awaken to stand with the poor, the oppressed, the dispossessed, and the ignored. We must mobilize to join Jesus in the garden, praying that the will of God is one that is meant to prosper us into a community that is a beloved community where people are all written into the hopes and dreams for a brighter future. We must awaken to stop anyone from holding a leadership role in Congress, the White House, the courthouse, the state house, the schoolhouse, or any White House or anywhere else, any house, where lies are more prone to come out of their lips than anything else, who spews venom and racism, sexism, Islamophobia, homophobia, xenophobia, and truthphobia in the public discourse. Surely the church can mobilize to demand that workers be paid a share of the record profits of corporations, that people are able to seek the medical care and attention they need, that every child is able to live in a safe environment with good schools. Surely we can keep our eyes open and not allow our voices in power to be co-opted or ignored. There is a new revolution taking shape, and we don't want to miss participating with God in making things right. If we don't, we have not seen the worst of days. And if we don't see it ourselves, our children will. And if that's not enough to wake us up, perhaps we're not asleep after all. Perhaps we are already dead. Wake up, church. Jesus is in the garden praying. The question is, what are you doing? Wake up. Wake up, Wake up. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed.
I invite us to respond to this message as we awake our souls and we turn our minds to Jesus. We join him in the Garden of Gethsemane, the one for whom we keep awake. Say, I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. I worship him. Just wanna tell you, Lord, I love you more than anything. So I love you, I love you. I worship. Just wanna tell you, Lord, I love you. I invite you to sing with your whole heart, with your whole soul. Say, I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. Just wanna tell you, Lord, I love you. More than anything in life, more than anything in death, said I love you, I love you.